Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Well, hey YouTube, Matt M. Roy back again. This is going to be a blog for December 12th of 2014, and we know my Sonys never want to focus. This is the next day. This is the day after I got my Dell 17-inch Core i7 Beast. It is working well. As you can see right now, I put Windows 7 back on, and I am doing some updates. It's downloading the first few. It's at 83%. I thought I can show you guys some of the specs again. This is with Windows 7. It's a Core i7 2676. Focus. 2670 QM. Running at 2.2 gigahertz, and this is a quad core. Now, this is kind of interesting. Maybe one of you guys can help me out with this. On the experience index, it's only rating the processor at a 4.6. Now, this is a Core i7, second generation. This is a Sandy Bridge. I know that it has to be rated higher than that. I've seen some of them in the 7.6, 7.8 range. I'm thinking I might not have a driver installed properly. So if one of you guys know why I'm only getting a 4.6 rating on the Windows Experience, please just leave it in the comments there. But as you can see, the hard drive is getting a 5.9. The graphics are 6.6 for the 3D gaming and then 4.7 for the Aereo. That is because it is running in the Intel HD graphics mode right now and not the NVIDIA. Once I can get it in the NVIDIA mode, I'm sure the graphics will go up. And the RAM, of course, is up at the 7.2 range. Other than that, it's running really nice. Now, one issue I had was heat. As a few of you have pointed out, Jared X and a few other users, these Core i7s do generate quite a bit of heat. So my temporary solution until I can get a good chill pan, I'm going to order one soon online, is this. You may or may not be able to see, and I think I can shine some light on this. I have two DVD burner drives I pulled out of my closet. They're basically lifting it off of the table. And if you look under here, you can see the fan. I don't know how well that shows up. The fan is actually right in this corner over here. Right where I'm pointing here. So I'm not covering the fan right now. And this is the only way I can get it to stay cool. Last night it was sitting on here, and I think part of the problem is this mesh I have down here was partly covering the fan from cooling. This CPU got up to almost 80 degrees Celsius, so I almost cooked my laptop. One thing you gotta be really careful with, if you have an i7, you need to make sure it has plenty of cooling. Right now, if I feel under here, it is running nice and cool. And you can hear the fan isn't even running at high speed. Looks like right now it's installing the keyboard and mouse. I'll go ahead and let that continue. What else have I been up to? Well, I'm transferring some Christmas music to cassette, because that's what we each have in our cars, because my dad's a mechanic and we drive older vehicles. I'm using some of the cassettes I got at that estate auction a few months ago. You can check that video out. If I remember, I'll put a link to it in this vlog. And what I'm actually transferring is, this is something I got years and years ago when I lived in New York. It's Happy Holidays from Hood. It's a very famous dairy up where we are, and a lot of famous Christmas favorites on there. That's going to be one side of the tape, and the other side is going to be this Christmas Wishes CD I picked up at a dollar store when we were up at my grandmother's last year. You guys can pause the video if you want to read the songs on there. And of course, to record it, I am using the Pioneer CT-M66R. Now, the only thing I don't like about recording with this, and believe me, the sound quality out of this is phenomenal, but the only negative is you can't see how much time you have left on the tape. So I kind of have to figure that out ahead of time. These are 90-minute tapes, as you can see it says right up there. And this is 41 minutes running time. So 90-minute tape, if you divide that by the two sides, it gives you 45 minutes of run time. So I should have just enough with maybe 3 or 4 minutes to spare. And it's actually almost done right now. It's on song number 12, which is Ave Maria. I'll play a second of it. Hopefully they don't get me for this. Ooh, pardon me, everybody. But other than that, when I record with this, I usually keep it in Dolby B mode, especially if it's a Type 1 cassette like this. If it's a Type 2, which is the chromium oxide tapes, then I'll usually turn Dolby off, and that would be like one of these here. These M.A.S.H XL2s. These are high bias Type 2, and they call them CRO2 tapes. I don't know why they don't say that with these, but that's exactly what they are. Haven't been doing too much other than this. The last day or so, I've mainly been working on this laptop. I really want to get this up and running so I can start doing some more advanced video editing in the near future. As you can see, it's still installing the mouse and keyboard center. I did go to the thrift store the other day, and I picked up a few of these. These are M.A.S.H videotapes. These were put out by 20th Century Fox, and looks like they came out, if you read there, right around 1993. And I picked these up for about 78 cents each. Now, they have the whole collection there. They probably have about 20 more or so tapes. But the problem is, the other ones they want $2 a piece for them, and I'm not willing to go to that, not yet anyway. So I'm going to wait until next week. Sale day's coming on Tuesday. Hopefully they'll market them down from $1.98 to 98 cents. And then on Tuesday, it'll be another 25% off. Yeah, guys, I know, I'm cheap, but that's the way it is. And just to show you real quick, it looks like these were Columbia House videos. That was, if you guys don't remember, Columbia House was one of those direct mailer companies. You'd get like a little flyer in the mail, and you would check what you wanted. They'd sell CDs, cassettes, and of course videotapes back then. You would insert a check and mail it back to them, and they would mail you your product. Let's see, what else can we talk about today? The tree is still not decorated, guys. I know, it's just been really crazy this week. I've had a lot of jobs, and that's why the vlogs have been kind of short. One problem I had outside with the outside decorations, when we strung these up the other day, because we have like 5 or 6 different strands, each one of these are just chained together from the male to female plugs, and they're all plugged into this little switch here. This is actually a 6-port switch with a surge protector on it. And the problem I was having is this switch right here was sticking. When I went to turn on yesterday, you can see it's working now. But when I went to turn on yesterday, nothing lit up. So I automatically assumed I either tripped the breaker or the GFCI. And we went nuts for my dad and I, for about 10-15 minutes, checking all the breakers, going around checking all the GFCI switches, because we don't know which one actually goes to this outside plug. And we reset all those, and it still wasn't working. I came back out here, and I kind of did this with the switch. I cycled it a couple times, and I realized that when I pushed it on, you didn't hear the click. So what I wound up doing was just working at it a few minutes, and then when I went to turn on, all of a sudden I heard the click, and the lights came on. So I guess what happened is we had some rain the other night, and it went down to like 30 degrees, so I'm guessing the switch probably just froze up a little inside. Well, I think I'm going to end the vlog here for today, guys. I really hope you're enjoying these. The feedback that I've had lately has been very positive. Please remember to like and subscribe, and as always, have a blessed day, everybody.